All right, guys, let's finish off the week with the rest of the games. Tampa Bay at Detroit. I like Detroit in this game 37-24. I think Tampa Bay losing Deshaun Goldson is a big loss for the secondary. They don't have anybody really to fear. I mean, Mark Barron is a big hitter, but he's probably going to be matched up on someone like Joseph Fourier for a lot of the game. Detroit offensively, we all know how powerful they are. Defensively, I don't think Tampa Bay is going to be able to do too much. I think Bobby Rainey will have another nice day running the ball, but I think getting after Mike Glennon, this is going to be probably the biggest challenge of a defensive line he's seen so far. So again, Detroit 37-24. Then Minnesota at Green Bay. I like Green Bay in this game 20-6. Minnesota's a mess at quarterback. Adrian Peterson might not be in. So Toby Gerhart's going to be running the ball and Matt Castle is going to be playing. That the defense gives up a lot, so that's just bad for the Vikings. And on top of it, the Packers actually Scott Tolzien played pretty well for the Packers for most of the game. He found Jordy Nelson. He found a lot of wide receivers open. This is only a second start, so there's a lot of growing. But you have Eddie Lacy to rely on to run the ball. You have a defense that is okay. That will probably keep him in the game against a bad team. So I'm going to take Green Bay in this game 20-6. And then next, Chicago at St. Louis. I like St. Louis in this game 26-20. I like St. Louis in this game. And it is the battle of the Long brothers. Howie Long will be having the day off. Good for Fox for letting him have the day off with Chris and Kyle Long playing on opposite teams. And I like St. Louis because the defensive line always plays better at St. Louis. Robert Quinn, all those guys just come more alive, it seems, there. The whole defense plays better there. The offense, Zach Stacy is a beast out of running back. Chicago's defense can't stop the run whatsoever. They just have to have Kellen Clemens play an Alex Smith type controlled game really to win it. And then on the other side, Chicago, I like what Josh McCown's doing. You have Matt Forte. He has a lot of weapons to get out of his hands, but I think this is probably going to be the best defense he's played since taking over, so I don't like his chances in this game as much. It's still going to be a close game. I still think they have a chance to win, but I'm going to take St. Louis 26-20. Then next, Jacksonville at Houston. I like Houston in this game 31-17. I think Jacksonville will put up a pretty good fight, and then in the fourth quarter, it'll finally be Houston's time to shine. Case Keenum's been pretty promising. I think he takes off against a pretty bad Jacksonville defense. Jacksonville's hard to pick for. Then again, Houston's pretty bad itself, so it's kind of a toss-up, but I like Houston's firepower on offense more than Jacksonville's. And then next is Indy at Arizona. And the reason I didn't do this as a notable game is that Arizona, I think, is a good team. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. And Indy, I can't see them losing their division. So I don't see it as important as some of the other games where a lot of these teams actually have chances to make the playoffs. I know Arizona's 6-4, but they still have to see Seattle, St. Louis, San Francisco. They still have to play a lot of games in division. And that's going to be tough for them. Indy, I think, actually will lose this game 28-16. Indianapolis's offense has changed a lot since Reggie Wayne went down. Trent Richardson might be out, which would probably be better because the dude hasn't done anything. Donald Brown's been an okay back. He's had games where he's come out and looks like a feature back. Defensively, I think they're starting to slow down a little bit. Robert Mathis, my Week 8 Defensive Player of the Year, he's starting to slow down a little bit. Was the leader in sacks. Now he's just dropping off. Arizona, on the other hand, that defense is great. The offense is okay. Carson Palmer found Michael Floyd a lot last week, but it was against Jacksonville. I don't see it happening as much now, but I still like Arizona in this game 28-16. All right, guys, there's the rest of your picks, news, and power rankings coming up tomorrow. Keep watching, subscribe, tell your friends, get everyone on notice, and have a good day.